behind the scenes with future country rock blues kings and queens. Discover them first with Palm Mash TV. Palm Mash TV.
Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We got another great interview coming up for you in just a moment. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. And you'll always get the latest episodes whenever available. And we love to hear from you in the comments section, so leave a comment there. We're on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/PaulMashTV. And you can follow us there, send us an inbox, comment on the things you see there. And you can email us as well, paulmashtv, all one word, @gmail.com. And it's good if you're a band or a solo artist who want to be on the show, but if you're simply a fan, you can use that as well. We'd love to hear from you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, for the third time on our show, we have Heerraa. And she's got some exciting news she wants to share with us, and we're going to get to that interview in just a second. And it starts right now. Okay, here we are with the interview, and with us for the third time on our show from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, we have Heerraa. Thanks for joining us here.
Hey, Paul, thank you so much for having me on the show. It's always a pleasure to be back.
Yeah, we're glad to have you back here. Why don't we start out by having you tell us a little bit about what's been going on since the last time you were on the show. I'm sure everybody would love to hear.
Thank you. Yeah, I think there's a lot of things that are happening. It's the first time in my life that I've released so much music. I think this year I've released 6 songs alone in multiple genres and like different languages. I think we played one of the songs here early this year. So that was really fantastic to be in the studio to learn about recording. But I think one of the biggest highlights that just recently happened was winning the Icon Award at the Intercontinental Music Awards in Los Angeles. Because it is their main award, and it's something that I never really expected. So to be able to work with people who are of such high caliber in LA, I'm really looking forward to it.
Yes, and congratulations to you on that award.
Thank you.
I know everybody is really pulled for you on that.
And congratulations to you too on hitting 1,000 subscribers. That's amazing.
Yes, I mentioned the other day on my introduction that I made 1,000 subscribers, and again, I want to thank you all for that. Do you got any dates coming up that you want to tell everybody about?
Yeah, I think so far in the year that we've actually, in terms of song releases, I'm really glad that we've done my first R&B track, which is Attention Island. I got to self-produce as well, so I released a song with Harvard's undergrad songwriters collective. So they had an album coming up, and I did my first self-produced track called Across the Universe, which is like a funk soul beat. And then today we're gonna have a very special song with you called Wonder. So this is exclusively for everyone who's watching today. You'll be the first to actually hear it officially on the channels. This is called Wonder. So this is actually, it's funny because this was actually my final project last semester as one of the things that I'm studying in Harvard, which is technomusicology. And obviously anything with the word music, I'm in for it because I'm like, I would love to know more. And throughout the whole semester, it was cool learning how to use my DAWs better, learning how to think in terms of a producer. So it was cool because my final project ended up becoming an official song that was released. And that song is actually the theme song for the Global Young Changemakers Conference happening in September. So it's very cool because it's all about how young people can change the world. And I'm hoping that the song inspires youngsters to start discovering what they're good at and seeing how they can impact their communities as well.
Oh, okay. So that's pretty much the story behind the song then, just helping people to get inspired about what they want to do and think positive and so forth. I guess that's what Wonder is about.
Yes, so the conference is the official theme song for the GYCC conference, so the Global Young Changemakers. And the whole conference is put together by Gen Zs 8 to 25 years old. So it's really cool to see the speakers. Oh no, I need to see it. I'm so sorry. Do you mind if I do it again? If I sneeze? Like, it's okay. The theme's gone. So one of the things that's really cool is the whole speakers are other youngsters who are like 10 to like 25 from different countries. So we have people speaking from Australia, from the UK, from the US, from Malaysia, from Bangladesh. So it's really cool, from India. So it's cool to see young people who are excelling in their passion. And then we hope that this sparks other youngsters to be like, ooh, what am I good at? What can I do to live like my wildest dreams, like to live what my passion is. So yeah, it's a theme song. I think it's like the second or third time that I'm doing like a theme song for a specific occasion, and I'm really glad how it turned out because it's kind of like a synth pop kind of sound, which is a very fast paced song, and I'm excited how it's gonna sound, which you'll hear in a bit.
Okay, and remember, you can get that song on all the streaming platforms, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And so go check that out. And yeah, like she said, we're getting ready to watch that video in just a minute, but I think that's all the time we have for again today. But thank you so much for coming back again, Heerraa, and we'd love to have you back on a fourth time if you ever want to come back on sometime.
Thank you so much for having me, Paul. Always
Yeah,
good to be
no
back.
problem. And here's the song right now, so don't go away because it starts right now.